Hello everyone, welcome to episode 80 of How to Play Like a Web Pro. Today I'm going to be playing in the Object 268 version 4 because I'm running out of tanks to play, which I like, and I don't know, this fits the bill. I kind of enjoy this tank. First let's talk about the field mods on this tank. My webcam, I'm just going to turn it off, just to make it easier. Okay. My first field mod, I always pick reinforced suspension on TDs, mostly for the maintaining speed when crossing terrain types. It's a huge help, especially on a fast one like the V4. Always pick parallax adjustment on every single tank. I've decided to pick the V range because this minus camouflage is only, it's not a flat percent, it's not like minus 6% straight up, it's 6% of your camo that you actually have, so 3% minus 6% of that is like 0.18% camo. That's like literally nothing. You should pretty much always pick this on every single TD. For this one you could go either way. You could bring the hit points or the reload time. Honestly, it's just up to you. I bring neither. I'd probably pick reload time, but I sometimes use this thing with a ramming build and try to play it like that. So that's why I keep the hit points. Like I just pick neither instead. For the last one, I think, let me see what the mobility is like on this thing with the turbo. 19 mobility. I think it's really up to you again. I picked the left one. I'd rather have the engine power just for better rams and stuff, but it's up to you. But if you're not running a turbo, you definitely should run the reverse speed or neither. You shouldn't pick the left one. That's too slow of a reverse speed. So for equipment, there's the most obvious loadout, I think. Turbo, rammer, and hardening. You can run like config and stuff on this tank, but honestly I think config in random battles is just kind of a joke. It's like a meme strat, so I don't run that. For my second loadout, I run rammer, turbo, and aiming unit. The reason why I run aiming unit instead of like vents is because the fully aimed accuracy of this tank on his gun is 0.42, which is absolutely horrendous. So I think it's worth it to run the aiming unit. I usually bring, if I'm tryharding for damage, I'd usually bring this loadout, probably 70% of the time, unless I'm just going to go to a corner and trade against people and ram people. The hardening really helps with ramming people because it gives you extra track HP, meaning that if you're YOLOing someone to ram them, you can't, what's it called? It's harder to get tracked, so you're able to ram them. But honestly, if you're tryharding for damage per game, I think that aiming unit is also pretty viable. So let's go into the first battle. I'm gonna pause to, because the server population is low. Alright, we got Redshire double RD full tier 10. Let's go! What should I do? Well, I'm gonna bring my hardening loadout. Because I'm probably gonna brawl. Looking at their comp, they have 4 heavies and like 5 mediums. I could go 1-2 line. I don't really want to do that unless I have support though, because of how many mediums they have. Looks like we have a decent amount going over there though, so I think I'm just gonna go. They don't have a light tank, so I can afford to take the short cross. If they did have a light tank, I would get lit from that bush up there and potentially shot. I probably would go the short way anyways, but I don't really want to brawl over here because the only tank I can really farm is SQ2 and E100. They only have 4 heavies and they have a chieftain over there, so I could just get stuck there. I want to go 1-2 line and take this position here. I might not take it right away, but by this position I meant E1. I don't have good V range, which sucks because I can't spot this location there once I get to that spot. Which is like one of the main benefits of going there is you get to spot that. But I'm gonna push this anyway. I am a V4, so I can play pretty aggressive. They have a chieftain over here, which don't ask me why that is. I'm gonna pretend like I am gonna go left actually. I want this chieftain to fire again. They have a 62A as well. The hell? My Capola's on the other side, so that's good. They have a lot of tanks here, so I need to be careful. You can get shot through this gap here. It's not very likely, but it can happen. I'm gonna focus fire because we are potentially outnumbered here. I think it's about even, but I'm gonna focus fire just to make sure that we win this fight. I'm gonna back off. I don't want to get RD'd again, hopefully. My 277 is overextending. I can't support him because there's 3. Actually, this chief is somehow just got pretty low. Shoot his cupola. You can pen that with like 340 plus penetration. I'm trying to angle my upper plate a little bit. He actually penned that with heat and tracked me. That is very surprising. Oh, I bounced. Fuck. That was yellow, so it's not a guaranteed pen. I think it was a low probability. Just gonna keep pressuring. I really want to kill this guy. He seems like a decent player, or at least not terrible. Are you kidding me? I need to back up now. Okay, that guy died by our Yag, who's just YOLOing. That's great. I want to ram this guy real quick. Oh, I don't want to do that to my teammate. Nice. Their chieftain is a one-shot as well. I can shoot this Udez, which is what I'm gonna do next. I don't want him to see that I'm here yet, really, but he probably knows. Probably in nowhere. Nice, I get a fire as well out of it. We're winning pretty easily on this side, so I need to start thinking about heading to the other flank. That should have hit. Oh, I got a second fire, let's go. I want to ram one of their TDs if possible. We don't have too much pushing this right now, so I think I can continue to push with. I'm pretty fast. I'm not gonna miss out on damage over, or I'm not gonna, it's not like my team is gonna take all the damage over here, but I need to be careful of the A line because we haven't cleared that yet. So I'm actually gonna go on the inside here and just try to shoot them in the back if possible. Hopefully, if they have any TDs in this area, we will spot them. Our lion will spot them because I don't have V range. Okay, I need to ram this guy. It's necessary. Oh, he went down to a one-shot. I'll just kill him instead. They do have an unlit 183. I think I'm just gonna drive at him. I think he's back here, but I could be wrong. It's hard to stay angled to both this side and this side, so I'm hoping I'm below his gun now, though. I'm not gonna shoot this guy. He's only 50 HP. I think the 183 is over here. It's just a more common position. I think he's right there. Right there. He could one-shot me with AP. I'm gonna go a little bit wide in case he decides to drive forward. Hopefully I get another shot here. I could go for the track to get assistance, but I just want to make sure that it pens. Okay, that was a really good game. This is what the V4 is good at, is just close range brawling, especially against, well, really against anything. I only blocked 320 damage though, but it doesn't really matter. I had my teammates taking shots for me, so. I hit a blind as well on the Udez, 7k damage, 700 spotting, pretty solid. 111 for 13, which for this tank is very good. Okay, I'll see you in the next battle. Okay, we got Corellia standard battle. I'm gonna bring my aiming unit loadout because I anticipate that I'm gonna be fighting from mid-range against tanks that aren't fully exposed to me, instead of just point blank where you don't need the aiming unit. I I could go north. I don't really like going north on this map because it's very dependent on how many teammates you have and how many enemies go there. It's usually just a steamroll in the north one way or the other. This tank is very good for north because you can ram people. Let me see who goes north. It's not enough for me. I'm gonna go south. If he would have sent like 4 tanks north, like good tanks for north, then I would have gone, but otherwise I think south is better. I'm not gonna go low instantly. The reason I'm not gonna do that is if they get the hill, then I'm in a terrible crossfire. So first I'm just gonna go to this corner and shoot the enemies coming in, the medium tanks. Hoping that my armor holds up. I'm gonna load AP or AP because I'm probably gonna be shooting mediums. This little bush on the edge prevents me from spotting all of them, but I'm just gonna peek like this and try to spot them. I should have loaded heat for my second shot, but it's okay. This thing still has pretty good pen without it. I was lucky. I don't know whether it's better to save my shot there or not, but I'm gonna peek again like this. So you could have a 4K5 back there, but I don't really, as long as he doesn't pen me, it's fine. And I want a spot for my team. Okay, that blind missed, that's good info. Their 4K has been lit in the north. I'm gonna YOLO in. I want to go a little bit slow in case they try to peek me on the way. I'm not gonna take that shot because I don't want the Udas to poke and shoot me. This might be a mistake. Oh, you know what happened? I thought our 777 was a 277 up there because of the way that shit changed with the names. I'm gonna back up. If we don't have the hill, I can't push this. I don't want this guy to pen me again. Hopefully he bounces. I don't know if he has a second shot. He does. I think there's nothing back there at least. Yeah, that was just a miscalculation. I thought that we had another tank on the hill, but we don't. Like a 277. Still might be able to push it though. In fact, I think I'm going to try to help our TVP push this. Because of this Maushin here, just distracting them, that might be good enough for us to push. And we have more tanks coming behind, so I'm gonna do it. And I don't think that these tanks here will be able to shoot us because they're distracted and out of render. I want to ram somebody if possible. Now I could snipe off the hill. I do have my aiming unit loadout, but I think instead I just want to go in their face and brawl them. Because this Maushin is looking juicy as fuck. I mean, all of them are looking pretty fucking juicy. Their 4K5 is not here, so I don't have to be too worried about getting shot from the back lines. I want to go a little bit wide so that I can not cuck my team. I love getting double fucking... God damn it. I didn't get the full damage for that. I love getting double stunned. At least it's only 6 seconds. I want to ram this guy. Hopefully he doesn't get shot. Now I just need a race to the damage. That's it. This game is over. If I go in the open here, these two can shoot me, hold down mostly, but I don't really care. Do I fully aim or snap there? I'm gonna fully aim. Good. They're gonna spot me in a second here. I think this camo rating on this tank is like average or something. Is that Progetto still there? Probably. It's probably dumb to push into this crossfire. I'm actually gonna back up and shoot the V4 instead. He wasn't there. Surprise. This game is suddenly a little bit closer, but I still think we got it in the bag. We just need to kill this V4 first. Hopefully my team doesn't cap. I'm not gonna repair this track. Now, I want to jump on this stir really bad, but I don't know if I can. I don't really care if it takes hit from the Progetto. Oh, I might be able to ram this guy. The problem is the 4K5. I think I just ignore him though and go for the ram. I have to. Yeah, that was worth. Fuck you, Artie. I'm gonna ram this guy as well because I have enough HP for it. I don't need this HP, I don't think. It's better just to get damage using it. Shouldn't have shot there. It's not worth getting 100 damage, but I'm just gonna drive in the low ground here. He could kill me. It's possible. I'm gonna use the mouse as cover. No, stop driving forward. You're making us both slower, you bot. A low HP. If he is full HP, I'm only gonna get one shot anyway. No, he's not. Hopefully he kills a... No, he didn't. Oh well, that was a good game. Should have saved my shot for the Progetto. I think that was basically the only mistake. Got 7 kills actually. Would have killed the Progetto as well, but I just didn't aim fully. Still bullshit though. $5.5k block, 7k damage, 600 spotting. This tank is very balanced as you can see. I like how they give it such good gun dispersion, so you can just like stop for 2 seconds and then shoot. Sure it has bad full aimed accuracy, but who cares? You can just drive into their face. Debating whether to take a break right now. I think I'm going to, and I'll just finish this episode on another day or some other time. So I'll see you in the next battle. Goodbye for now. I don't know why I'm saying goodbye. You'll see me in 2 seconds. Whatever. Alrighty. So we got a good map, Himmelsdorf encounter. For some reason on the Himmels encounter recently, even in good tanks for it, I just haven't been doing that much damage. But hopefully we'll be able to make it work this time. I'm debating whether to bring my hardening loadout or my HP loadout. I think my HP loadout would be smarter, even though I do want the extra accuracy because I'm planning to go 8 line to like shoot people in the cupola or something, but I can pen most of them right in the face. Well, I can pen basically all of them right in the face. The thing is, like, the accuracy is so bad that sometimes it's hard to even hit their face, but I think hardening is just definitely smarter. I can always drive in closer and shoot them point blank if I have to, because I am top tier, it's tier 9. One thing you have to be watch out for on Himmel's encounter is sometimes just no one will go 8 line and all of their HP will go hill. And when that happens, you can find yourself to be in a bad spot. I'm gonna load AP first to shoot through this truck if I have to. You can find yourself finding no damage on the 8 line, and then your team might get like rolled on the hill, and then you end up with a bad game. So if you're not finding any shots in the 8 line or anything, sometimes it's worth it to just rotate to the hill. At least in my opinion. I'm getting pretty bad lag because I'm uploading 2 videos right now. Maybe I'll pause them. The uploads. Actually, you can't pause uploads. I'm trying to keep my cupola behind this this wall here, so that I don't get farmed. These are like tier 9, so I should be chilling, but thank you, artillery. That felt very good. We can definitely push this. We have a 279 here. We should push this. I just want them to take the cross shots from that Kunze-Panzer. And I'm wondering whether I should push the Kunze. I don't think I should. I think I should just stay here. These guys are gonna over peak probably. There we go. I don't want to YOLO in yet, because there's just no real reason to. I can find shots right where I am. But I'm eventually going to go for this E75, and I think now is the time, because the Kunze Panzer is no longer a threat to us, to shooting us. I don't want to over-angle so they can shoot my track. He doesn't seem to be very good, so I should be chilling. I know this guy can farm me, but I think we're just winning by so much it doesn't really matter. I need to get in the fight though. I kind of want to ram somebody, but it's going to be difficult. This guy's going to die. I'm going to go for this guy. Now I just need to hurry. I'm loading AP because the rest of the tanks are all soft. And I think it's actually better. I mean, I could keep heat loaded for the Foch 155, I guess. Actually, this thing has okay armor, but I should be able to butter right through him. Oh man. This is actually not something that I can technically just YOLO into because the Foch 155 can clip me out. I want to go on the right side and just trade with this guy. I'm not trying to block this guy, but he's kind of blocking me as well, so. Don't shoot me, thank you. I want to get through here, but my team is like in a clusterfuck situation right now. Hopefully I can get a shot into this guy. Please go through, please! Thank you, holy fuck. Get out of my goddamn way, for fuck's sake. Jesus, these are the most annoying teammates ever. There's really not too much to talk about this game besides just the fact that I needed to keep up the aggression because I could tell we're winning. But yeah, I'm kind of just shooting them. I think that guy should die. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the RD. I don't want him to splash himself on me, so I'm just gonna shoot instead. Remember, never give the artillery damage. Never let the artillery kill themselves. 7,600 damage. That's 37 Ks in a row. Although I did like cut out one terrible game, so it's not really true. Yeah, honestly, not too much to talk about that game. I mean, this tank in general, there's just not too much to talk about. You kind of just drive in their face. The only thing to really talk about is what setup you should run, for the most part. I mean, there's sometimes some situations that you need to talk about, but kind of just run it down on them. Alright, I'm going to pause until the next battle. Next one will probably be my last one for this tank. Okay, so it's another day. Gonna be honest, I wanted to almost end the video after the last game just because this tank is kind of boring to me and it's kind of, there's not that much to learn, I feel like, from this tank because it's a TD and also it's just kind of brain dead gameplay. But I'm gonna play one more and try to explain a little bit about how you can try to improve your armor in this tank. I'm gonna bring my Harding loadout and play on the top side. Since I don't have gun depression, I can't play this ridge. I'll just play right here and shoot this crossing. That's what I do in tanks that don't have good gun depression on this map. Gonna load heat in case I face a tier 10 heavy. So the armor on this tank is very dependent on RNG because if they aim correctly and RNG just says that their shell is gonna go where they aim, then there's not too much you can do. But a few things you can do is you can gun block your cupola, like so. You can also angle your cupola like this against opponents that are lower tier than you, like an IS-3 or something, and it's actually hard to pen the cupolas for that. And the last thing you can do is just try to angle up or down your armor. See how I'm gun blocking my cupola there? It makes it much harder to hit. That's probably the biggest tip for the armor on this tank. But like, if I were to back up here, my upper plate and even the top of my tank becomes easier to penetrate, far easier to penetrate. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind whether they can pen your upper plate at the current angle that you're at. Same with the lower plate. Although, like this lower plate. This lower plate is very hard to pen, even with gold rounds on tier 10s. But something like a T110E3 is just going to butter right through it. I'm not really finding any easy way to push this or to make any progress there. So I'm actually going to go into the low ground here. I want to fight this TVP or shoot this AMX M4 on the side potentially. But I don't want to commit in too far or else they can get around my sides. So here I can probably shoot this guy if he does that again. Hopefully I'm not lit. I'm not. There we go. Could also get an angle onto his side turret from down here. But I'm just going to stay close for now because I want to find their TVP. Actually we're pushing through the south, so maybe I should go down there. But to shoot the Centurion 7-1 when he gets lit, but I don't know. It seems like we're just kind of winning. I'm going to poke this TVP. Bad shot. He's going to go for my track, so I'm going to watch out for that. He's in a bad spot. Like, he can't do shit to me. And I can do shit to him, basically. Alright, there's a 4K. I'm not going to intuition HE in case he pulls back immediately, which is what he did. Getting shot by a Progetto. Fortunately, I missed that TVP because I didn't aim correctly, but my team should go along the K line now and spot these guys, but we'll see if that's actually what happens. I do have an angle through here. I'm gonna aim at him. I think he'll poke up again, except he's actually looking towards me. Can I shoot this E50? I can. I don't have an aiming unit because I brought hardening, but he should back up eventually. There we go. And we're kind of winning by a lot, so I'm actually just going to push through the open, I think. Looking at what's on lit, it's just the Progetto and the K91. I know the K91 is up there. I'm not too worried about him. The Progetto should be by this E50. If I have to take one from the K91 and the AMX, I will. I should be able to survive after that anyways. I really want to YOLO this guy, but he can potentially one-shot me if he gets an angle. Okay, I can use his wreck as cover. I still have plenty of HP. I repair that. Don't know what Artie that was shot me. It could be the Bat Artie. It is not. Or actually it was. Yeah, I'm getting double Artied, which is always very fun. They're just ignoring everybody else except for me. Again, I know I have enough HP to do this, kind of. Or at least I should. This is so annoying, being perma fucking whatever. At least I hit that shot. I want to spot this Progetto and K91. I don't have enough view range for the K91, but I could spot the Progetto potentially. Maybe if the K91 fires, I can spot him, but I really doubt it. I don't think I'm lit right now. Bounce that. I thought he was gonna die, so that's why I fired early. Could have loaded AP, that would have been smart. I think he's in these bushes here. I don't care about spotting him really, I just want to get the shot off. I think someone else will spot him first. He should die. So I'm gonna go for the TVP now. He's in our base. I do have a turbo, so hopefully I can get to him in time. Our team is capping though. I think this guy is actually full, which is really annoying. Ah, he actually just stopped. I could have aimed that more. Good thing my team capped to secure the victory. I was really concerned there for a second. Alright, so nothing crazy. Would have had more damage if I just hit the TVP in that one shot. I was just lazy with my aim, basically. Would have had 5k, which is fine battle, I guess, for this map. This map isn't really crazy for this tank, I don't think, because you have no gun depression, but it's not bad on this map either. With that, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Blocked some damage, drove through the middle of the open because I'm a V4 and it doesn't matter because I'm a broken tank. Pretty good. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Next episode will be on the Barask. I'm going to play a tier 8 tank for once. We'll see how that goes. Alright, goodbye.